I think we could. I think we could. I think we could. I think we go.
This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to bring the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Keep that super dominant crank up there. I'm looking forward to it. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the football first. And here comes Ashton Daniels. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To throw, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
Looking to throw on first down.
Come on, you got to catch that, bro.
Man, as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. And he doesn't find
Didn't
much.
even try.
A short gain on the play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes.
Boy, if you don't get upfield.
They're the ones that make it go.
Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And it will be C.J. Bailey at the helm. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Makes the quick grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
NC State will pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Makes the catch. It's Snow. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away...
Bro, why are you pushing him?
Throw right in behind.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Makes the grab on the left.
They're getting too many
The defense let
yards.
him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
To the air, it's Bailey.
They're just standing there, looking sideways. Come on, man.
And they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the
No reason they should be just standing there looking sideways.
Pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with the completion. Let's see what they do here. He wants to throw it again. Makes a man miss. The short hands, it's Snow. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice
Love
completion
trips.
over this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Oh, he makes the catch.
Yeah, we still getting burnt with them crossers.
Now they've got it at the 15-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
This is terrible.
You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills. Stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the first points of the day.
At least we only gave up 3 points. They still went down the field.
You wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football.
And we couldn't get nothing going on our
on
first drive.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get down a little faster.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Running into the open space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I feel like we sluggish for some reason.
If they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. Defense makes a stand as their clock runs down to 0.
I feel like they're playing sluggish.
It's NC State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets him down at the 23.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off. That's number 10. Oh, what a move to get intercepted, and he's got a convoy with it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you...
He got to go.
Dude breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense. There he goes.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early on. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He'll toss it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. Keeps it on the option. There's some room. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's Sperry. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Snow. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Snow. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, North Carolina State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants from this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Back to pass, it's Sperry. Bringing the heat. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit is on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's just to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Going to the run, it's Scott. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll run it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run the counter. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Noles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Continues to fight for yards. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Doran at the half. They have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this 2nd half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Now on first down from the 30. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
The officials throw the...
God.
But the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it. It's Scott. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Inside the 40. The 30. Past the 20. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown Seminoles.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and they trail by just 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the NC State sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. They'll go right back to him. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It falls incomplete, and man, was that close to a complete disaster. I want to foul that one away for a while. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Running inside, it's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're working that left side, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. And that's a live ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
You start to get that offense going and start having...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game...
He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! The offense flexes its muscle and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Looking for space. It's Singleton. Breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. At the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
On the option. Now the pitch. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. The run inside. It's Scott.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's caught. It's Jackson. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. Looks as if NC State has a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown! touchdowns in a row. And now with the extra point. Up by 18 here in the fourth. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he's knocked down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it. And what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Rides to back and leaves it. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Gets open down the middle. Finding some room. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They'll move the wide receiver. Running the red zone, it's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Lets it fly. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their 1st. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's in the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The Seminoles trying to cash it in on first and goal. They want to throw it. Now adjusting. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.